Good afternoon, teacher. My name is Itan Valiente. Today we are going to talk about the linguistic foundations of the Unit 6. So we are going to take the themes about historical, comparative, and descriptive linguistics and go to see how this could be an atmosphere and create something that we compare in the foundations. And we are going to talk about what each one of them and see how they produce the successful. Okay, the scientific scope. Linguistics is the scientific study of languages, but is a rigorous discipline that categorizes human communication into theoretic systems. So the study are not only one class; they hold a whole space during a whole studies not only in one or two. It's a global management because you need to see how the studies go and how they structure it. And you can go about the systems because one study, one system, other study, other system. So we're going to see two of them. The diagnostic study. What is this? The study of evolution. What evolution? Analyze the language change over times, the development of sound syntax or across the centuries, not only one or two, about whole history, whole entire time, or everything. And the synchronic study, what? The study of the present, only today, the present, not future or past, present. The state of language at a specific point of time, describing the structure and it exists today without historical bias. Don't please don't be distracted because history and historical is not the same because we are describing the structure to see if this could be in that day. No, so, the historical comparative method, tracing a general tree of communication. You have here four statements, well, three, comparative, reconstruction, and historical trajectory with analysis. Linguistic compare cognitives in comparative analysis, only the words sharing community. Reconstruction, the method that you allows plural languages, some like before we change it, before they change it with the Spanish from Spain and the Spanish Latin and the historical trajectory, the study of changes in philology and morphology, study in language and geography. The geography makes a good a good way here because we are looking if there's something are going to stay over today. So this is the point number two. The number three is the descriptive linguistics, the script usage and our perceiving norms. I only have two here. The focus on speech patterns, who be instead saying form is wrong. You can describe the observed actual rules used by speaker in a specific community because we have a lot of differences in all communities and all religions. And the other one, the documentation of dialects. We are going to analyze the vernaculars and college that every dialect has their own internal logic, structure, and morphology. It's not the same to talk Spanish than English, than French, than sign. So we are going to see this next. The interplay of global dynamics. How these branches shape global language attitudes? We have two attitudes, historical context and the descriptive neutrality. What is the historical context? Explain why boroughs worked, migration, trade, and cultural shifts. This whole about the whole history about the people, the earth, the communities, the religion, the languages, everything more. And in the descriptive neutrality, we observe without judgment. We can combat linguistic bias and promote global respect for minorities. The indigenous community here in Ecuador are the most affected because we are not working well, and the Spanish is working all day, and the Quichua is not very common these days. And the pedagogical significance. We have three. The empathic and validation who understand to transfer, contribute with errors, logical development aspect to the student to build confidence, obviously in every school or university, and the expert guidance. Rather than the teaching rules by rote, we act linguistic guides explaining the logic and the history behind the grammar rules. The teachers explain their classes, the expert everything. This could be for history, English, and geography teachers. And he could be my references. Thank you so much, teacher. My conclusion is the history must be reward, and you have also you can learn all language that you want, but remember, never forget your blood and your identical tree because everyone has a history, and you have a logical um tree that you could be DNA for who knows what. Thank you so much.